Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So in this video we're going to be taking a look at the release of the Garbage Pail Kids collectible cards on Wax. So Wax is a blockchain which is used for dApps, launched in December 2019. Mainly focused on gaming. It's got a few other kind of things going on there, but mainly gaming at the moment. In terms of being a blockchain, it runs on the EOS IO SDK, so it's very similar to EOS in terms of how it works, 21 block producers, all that sort of stuff. You have to, for a wallet to be created, it has to have kind of a CPU and stuff staked. The nice thing about Wax is it has a very nice onboarding process in terms of wallet creation. And it kind of, when you create the wallet, you don't have to pay like you do with EOS, and Wax will also stake some resource, so you don't open a wallet and then can't do anything because you haven't got any cryptocurrency or anything like that. So it's kind of well designed. That's a little bit by the by, but to access the this Garbage Pail Kids it's kind of a store really at the moment, because all you do is buy the packs. To do that, you need to have logged into the Wax blockchain. They have an all-access wallet, which is very easy to set up, and in fact, you can set it up using kind of social media accounts, or you just set it up with an email and a password. So pretty straightforward compared to the vast majority of blockchain kind of wallet solutions. So a few interesting things, or a few things to kind of discuss. So what is Garbage Pail Kids? Garbage Pail Kids are a pretty big, or were a pretty big kind of collectible card phenomenon in the US in kind of the 80s, really, 80s and 90s. They were actually originally a kind of associated with kind of buying kind of chewing gum. So you get free chewing gum, and you get chewing gum, and you get these free stickers. So you can see in these digital versions, it says 5 digital cards, no gum, because that was kind of the thing that, you know, kids would I think it was 25 cents, and you would get like some chewing gum and also some cards. And they were kind of wacky, as we'll see, kind of wacky designs, and kind of actually some quite famous artists were involved. So they're kind of a bit kind of grotesque, kind of humour, but kind of fun, and yeah, they've actually gone on ever since. They've been going on for like a couple of decades. The cards are not super expensive. I think the most expensive card has been like $5,000. But there are people who collect these things in real life, and there's hundreds of different cards. They've gone through various different series. So the first version that's being released on Wax is this series 1. So these were the original cards that came out back in the day, and the digital versions are exactly the same as the physical versions. So there are I think it's 41 different cards, and each has 2 different versions of each card, if that makes sense. And there's also, because these are digital versions, there's also these kind of rarities. So there's these prism cards, which have like a kind of like a different back. Kind of you'll see like a slightly patterned kind of front of the card. Then there's, each card has an A and B name, so you have the same image, but it has 2 different names. That's just how the original Garbage Pail Kid cards worked. Don't know why that's the case. Then there's these sketch cards where it's kind of like like it's animated, so you can kind of see the sketch black and white version, as well as the color version. And then they have these collector edition cards, which are the kind of rarer ones. And then there's actually in total in this release there are 110,000 digital cards that are being released. And 100 of those are these ultimate rare golden cards, and they're being just kind of randomly airdropped to people effectively. So you don't get those in the packs, but you have a chance of winning them. Very very straightforward kind of purchasing system. So there's a standard pack here, so $5. You get 5 cards. You can see the drop rate. Drop rate is just the probability you're going to get stuff. So if you buy this one, you definitely get one B name prism card. You get a 50% chance of an A name prism card. You get a 10% chance, so unlikely to get it, but you have a 10% chance of getting a B name sketch card, a 5% chance of an A name sketch card, and a basically no percent chance, 0.1%, the 2% chance of a collector's edition card. The other option is you can buy a $25 mega pack, and you can see it's better. You get more cards for your money, because instead of getting 5 cards, you're getting 30 cards instead of 25 cards that you would get if you just multiplied this up. So you get you know, if you care about this kind of stuff at all, the $25 one is the one to buy. What's interesting is when you go to the buy now, so obviously this is running on the Wax blockchain, and Wax has its own currency, also called Wax, but the only way you can purchase these cards is by credit card. So this is kind of interesting. It seems to go a little bit against what you'd expect on the kind of blockchain crypto world. You have to fill in the details that for the billing card you're going to use. It uses the standard Stripe payment system. So you can't buy these with crypto or Bitcoin, Wax, anything like that. You have to use your kind of fiat money, your card, to do that. Okay, so this is just the homepage where you can see kind of some of the cards. So this is kind of showing you the prism, kind of slightly shiny background. Here's the sketch version. So common, uncommon, rare, then these super rare collector's edition ones that are kind of animated. Okay, so go through all to that, and because it's a bit of a hassle, I've actually bought a pack. So if we go to my inventory, so here I have a pack that I bought. I spent $5 and I got my pack. So I haven't opened it yet. You can actually keep these packs unopened. So if you wanted to sell a pack on the secondary market, you could. I mean, obviously, I guess you would have to wait till all the packs had sold out to sell it at a higher price. I mean, I'm sure some keen traders or kind of collectors will probably be doing that. I'm not really so bothered, but you could kind of keep that, or you could kind of gift packs to people. And apparently that's what happens in the real world. Collectors collect unopened packs because they have a certain kind of value as well. Obviously there's as the rarity of different cards becomes apparent, then the potentially the price of these could go up if some of the more rare cards haven't been found, sort of thing like that. So that'd be one reason why that might be a reason to do that. So anyway, let's open this. So I want to open my Series 1 standard pack. This will drop me 5 cards. Yes. Okay. So obviously this is all happening on the Wax blockchain. So it's all can be double checked, and everyone can see what's going on. So they're my 5 cards. So there we go. What have I got? There's my Prism one. Okay, so go to my inventory. So these are what I've got. So I didn't get anything. I don't think I got anything rare. I got a Boozing Bruce. So as we can see, that's an A card, and they all have a kind of a certificate on the back. This is what the original kind of printed versions have. Okay, so I can share that. I can view it on the Wax blockchain. Let's go and have a look. So we can see here. There we are. That's my wallet address. That's the author, Garbage Pail Kids .tops. That's the kind of wallet account that's created these. This is the product ID. We can see here the various stuff that is all listed, all the metadata. So it kind of proves that it's in my account. So I also have a Guillotina. That's you can see the number there in the top corner, actually 37A. And this, they've actually kind of totally kind of copied what the original cards were. You can see here it says, like, I think it says peel. So these were originally stickers. So they were stickers that you could stick on things. That's what the kids wanted to do back then. And in terms of the A and B, each one of these cards has the same image, but will have there's 2 different names. So there's Guillotina, and then there's another one. I can't remember. I'm not going to explain this sort of stuff. So Buggy Betty, that's my prism card. You can see it kind of shining, so that's one of the slightly rarer ones. Junkie Jeff, kind of, I guess, a little bit before. Maybe the term junkie wasn't quite the same then. And then Melting Melissa. Is that Prism one? Yeah, there's Prism one as well. So it wasn't too unlucky. So there we go. So those are the 5 cards, and now I've got them. I guess. Let's have a look. What can I do with them? Well, nothing very much really. I mean, they are there to be collected. So if you were really into them, you would, I guess, keep going until you had a set of 80. What was it? Be 82 cards if you were collecting each individual. If you can getting every separate card, and that would be, I guess, you could bundle it up and sell that. That would be more valuable. This guy's the most famous, Adam Bomb. He was the one that the physical card that sold for like $5,000. Yeah, some of them are probably a bit, maybe seen as a bit not contemporary humour now. I don't know. And obviously, it being a blockchain, and I own these things, and no one can take them off me. I could go and buy cards, or I could go and see. This person hasn't got any cards, I don't think, so I can't do that. So if I look at this one, no, is this is. I think this is just showing the cards, and not actually showing who actually has them. Is that right? Doesn't appear to be that. Let's go look at community. So here we have community. So we can see people following each other. Okay, recently opened cards. So if I wanted to say go and buy this Sketch April Shower, we can see here this is the wallet address, and we can see their cards. So they've similar to me. They got. Is it one I had? Buggy Betty. Yeah, they got April Showers. They got Drunk Ken rather than whatever it was, Boozy Bruce or whatever the one I had. That's the A and B, different name versions of the cards. So if I wanted to have a collection of those, how can I do that? Let's have a look. I could send an offer. So I need to send an offer. I would have to go and choose. Oh, these ones are my ones though. No, I wouldn't want to offer to myself. That's what I want to send. And that's what I want from him. Okay, so I could say I want Drunk Ken, and I will give you Guillotina. So basically, they're two. These are not. I don't think these are different rarities. So I could send him an offer and say, please, I want to swap. I want Drunk Ken. If I wanted to, but I don't. So you can kind of get an idea of kind of how this thing plays out. I don't think it's the most complex kind of collectible blockchain project ever. I guess it's interesting in the sense that it's taking a kind of to some people a well-known kind of real-world brand and bringing that to digital. And obviously, some of the people who collect Garbage Pail Kids cards in physical form will probably be interested in this. Maybe some of the younger ones, I imagine. But it's a kind of like you see on the blockchain. You know, I guess people are experimenting with these ideas of digital ownership and how that changes kind of communities and that sort of thing. So anyway, there we go. That is Garbage Pail Kids on the Wax blockchain. Thanks for watching the video. This channel is all about blockchain games and what's going on with them. And yeah, there's always something going on. There's always kind of plenty to get your head around. So I hope these videos are interesting and useful to people. So please, if you're interested in that sort of stuff, please do subscribe to the channel. But thanks for watching the video, and hope to see you again soon.